Next up is Facebook Rooms. We're going to talk about Facebook's new Rooms app. They're apparently just going to fill our phones with garbage apps, although this one might be good. So, Pinky, what do you think about this one?
Well, I'm just wondering if I can join any gay rooms because I'm not a homosexual, but I thought it would be kind of fun just to like connect with other people who want to talk in a gay room, but they're not gay. You know?
Do you think that the whole the anonymity of this is directly related to the whole transgender issue? Like, was Facebook trying to do like some sort of like damage control, and they're like, quick, make an app where we can just let like transgender people use whatever name they want?
I don't. I don't really think so, and my reason why is that I think they've been thinking about this for a while. I think that what they're realizing is that ephemeral and anonymous is a big deal, and they're looking at all these other apps in the market, kind of like how Google does, where they're like, oh, I'm going to roll out Inbox because there's this other app called Inbox that is already really popular, and they're paying attention to the trends, and I think that this is really like their analysis of all of these group apps that are coming up, and they just want to swoop in onto this market. I don't think that they just built it real quick. I think it was really well thought out, honestly.
Right. And so this is basically just like so me and you we would use IRC because we're old school, but this is for like young kids who want to just hang out in a room and
Yeah, I don't know who it is for, but I imagine it's kind of a Snapchat group type of thing, or just in the genre of these anonymous apps like Whisper and Secret. Um, so the idea is that you join these chat groups that are based on interest. And I was using the app a little bit today, and one of the things that I realized is it really sucks for sharing. Like I seriously couldn't figure out. I mean, I've been a computer scientist for like 10 years, and I couldn't figure out how to share a group. So I don't know, maybe the kids these days are really smart, but I seriously, I couldn't figure out how to share my room. I created a room on startups, and I couldn't figure out how to share it, so I'm just in this room by myself right now.
yeah, maybe I don't even know what to say about that. It's very funny.
I
Uh,
mean, here's what I think is going to happen to rooms. I think it's going to fail, just like their other apps, just like Poke. I would guess that within, I don't know, a few months or something, it's going to fail. Um, because I mean, I have friends who built these kind of apps, and I just feel like they never really get that big. There's just not enough there. Why? I mean, why wouldn't I just go to Facebook and just read people's posts there? Why do I want to read somebody's anonymous post about dogs or something?
because that's all you care about are the dogs. So maybe like you go use Room because you care more about dogs than like your like cousin's kid pictures that they keep posting.
Yeah, maybe. And so, yeah, I don't have a whole lot more to say about rooms other than it's just a room with topics. It's probably going to fail. They're just doing this to try to swoop in on these other emerging markets that are probably not going anywhere anyways. It's probably just a result of this tech bubble and people thinking that people really want this kind of crap. Um, but we'll see what happens.
There's also a guy out there. Let me see if I can find his name quickly. I don't know. I don't know where he is. There's a guy out there who posted on TechCrunch's coverage of Room saying that he actually has an app called Room that was around first and is exactly the same thing, and basically thanking Facebook for ripping him off.
Yeah, that could kill them. That could kill them seriously because, I mean, I don't really understand exactly how it works, but I often see that there's hundreds of apps with the same name. So I don't know if it just makes it a free-for-all. Like, how could you own the name Room? It's a word we use every day, but I guess we'll see. To me, it sounds kind of damning, honestly, that these guys are just gonna sue them, and then Facebook will probably just pay them a lot of money because this app probably sucks.
No, I don't think Facebook will just tell him to to bring on a lawsuit because this guy's not going to have any money to sue Facebook. You know how much money it would cost to sue Facebook? I don't know. Well, more than 99.9% of people have.
Yeah, but it just depends on how well his case is. I mean, just think about it. Some lawyer out there who just quickly analyzes, oh, you got an app named Rooms, and it does the same thing as this Facebook app. I'll work for you for free because I know that I could get a ton of cash from this. That's what I think will happen.
Yeah, maybe he would have to. He'd have to have some sort of traction to show that he had like built a trademark of it because that came about through usage. But then he probably already ripped off somebody else for the name Room. So yeah. I don't know. All right, well, we don't have any more to say about Rooms. That's it.